For today in English, you are doing a NewsELA article, but it does have a slight twist to it. So please make sure that you review the instructions and then you can approach the article and do what you need to do for that. So in your Google Classroom, you should see the assignment posted either under classwork or in the stream. It should be persuasive elements. Here are your instructions. It says, in the assigned NewsELA article about SAT and ACT testing, we are reviewing the persuasive elements. So you will need to find the author's central claim, 2 pieces of supporting evidence, the counter-argument, and then the rebuttal. When you find each element, highlight it in NewsELA and then annotate in the right margin box that should appear, and do that for each part that you find. So you should have 5 things highlighted and saved in the NewsELA article itself. When you finish finding those 5 elements, please make sure to complete the 4-question quiz as well. I will explain what the attached doc is in a moment if NewsELA is not cooperating. So head to NewsELA, and in the Assignments tab, you should see this article pop up, Student Opinion, No Test, No Stress. As you read the article, it is a fairly short article, not even 500 words. As you are reading, when you are looking for the author's central claim, the 2 pieces of supporting evidence, counter-argument, and rebuttal, when you think you found one of those elements, click and drag and highlight. And in the right-hand side, you should see a little box that pops up with your name. It'll have some different color options that you can color code it differently. And then you can type in it if you click where it says write something here. If you think the first paragraph then is the author's central claim, and just a hint, it's not. You would type in author's central claim for the section that you have highlighted, and then click either share or save. And then what I'll be able to do is for each student article that is finished, I will be able to see what you have highlighted and whether or not it is indeed the author's central claim or the correct pieces of supporting evidence. And again, there should be 2 of those. The counter-argument, which is where the author acknowledges the other side and what the other side might believe or point out, and then their rebuttal, which usually immediately follows the counter-argument. So you'll do that for each step. Again, if you think the next paragraph is the first piece of supporting evidence, and again, it's not, highlight the section of text that you believe is that element. You can change the color if you like. Type supporting evidence if that's what you believe it is, and then do that process throughout. The doc that I have shared here as part of the assignment is if the annotations in NewsELA are not working for you. If, when you highlight sections of text, you do not have a little box that appears on this right-hand side, if that doesn't show up, then you can just copy and paste the text into the doc that's attached here. Click on the persuasive elements for the testing for the ACT and ACT. At the top, I've got additional instructions, but it's just Command-C or Control-C to copy, or you can highlight and right-click, or go in the upper left corner of your browser, and you should be able to edit, copy, edit, paste. And then you would just copy and paste those elements in here, again, if the annotations are not working. You don't need to do both. You don't need to, if the annotations are working, you don't need to do this as an additional extra step. This is just as a backup. So I would go to this part, say what I have highlighted here that I thought was the author's central claim. If the annotations are not working, I would highlight that section of text. And again, you can either right-click and go copy, Control-C or Command-C and copy, or you can edit in the upper left of your browser window. Once you have copied it, go back to the doc, and then Control-V or right-click and paste, and that text will appear in the doc, and then you can save it and submit it that way. So either way is fine. If the annotations works, that's going to be much easier because you'll just do everything in the NewsELA article and then take the quiz at the end. But if the annotations are not working for you, go ahead and do the copy and paste method. If you do have any questions about how to do the annotations, or if there are any other problems that pop up, please let me know. Otherwise, have a good day.